Hey everybody, it's me, Chris. I'm back over here in the kitchen. I got Jack helping me out today, and we're going to show you how to make one of Jack's favorite things. What are we making, buddy?
Buttermilk Biscuits!
Right, and let's show everybody the ingredients we have. All right, so here are my ingredients. I got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have some extra flour here for rolling these out. I have 1 teaspoon kosher salt, 1 teaspoon sugar. I got half a teaspoon baking soda, and I have 3 teaspoons of baking powder. I have 1 cup of buttermilk, and here's my butter. It's 1 stick unsalted butter. That's frozen right out of the freezer. All right, and then you need some tools to make this. So I have my bench scraper here. I have a wooden spatula. I have my box grater I'm going to use to grate the butter. And then I have, this is a 9x9 non-stick cake pan. And I have my biscuit cutter. This is about a 2-inch cutter, okay? And if you want to screenshot this, I got the ingredients right here. You could take a screenshot so you have everything right on your phone. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add all my dry ingredients to this big mixing bowl. All right, so I got my flour. There's my salt. So I got all my dry ingredients here in the bowl. I'm just mixing it up with a fork. All right, so I combined all my dry ingredients into my mixing bowl. Now I'm going to take the butter. I'm going to use this box grater. I'm using the large side, and I'm just going to grate this right into the flour. Not all of it. I'm going to save about a tablespoon at the end, and we'll top the biscuits with that when we're done. And that's it. I'm just going to start grating. All right, so that looks pretty good. And you can see, just watch your fingers here. Obviously, you don't want to grate your fingers. I'll get all those little chunks out of there. And then this last bit, I'm going to put in my bowl and just use it later for the top of the biscuits. All right, just wash my hands and I'll show you what to do next. All right, so now I'm going to use my fork and just mix this up, okay? And what this does by grating the butter, it's kind of like making a pie crust, but instead of cutting in the butter with a pastry cutter, you already got it in those small little pieces. And that's going to make our biscuits nice and flaky. All right, so that looks pretty good. So now I'm just going to make a little well in the center. And then we got to pour in our buttermilk. Jack, you want to pour it in for me, bud?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Good thing you
nice and easy. No, in the middle.
Okay.
There you go. Nice one. Keep going, keep going.
I don't know when to stop when
Okay.
the thing is empty.
There you go. All right, leave that there so I can put my fork in it, okay?
It's disgusting.
All right, so let's give this a good mix. Let's get it combined. All right, so this looks pretty good. And now I got to switch to my spatula because I mixed it as good as I could with the fork. All right, but I want to make sure I get all the bottom of the bowl scraped off. You see all that extra flour?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to waste it, okay? So I'm just going to scrape the bottom a little bit. And we should be ready to form our biscuits. All right, so from here on out, I just use my hand. So what I'm going to do is put a little flour down on the board, just like this. It smells very buttery, huh, bud?
They smell like they're going to be good biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
They probably are.
And then we'll just take this. See, I'm going to press it a little bit just to get it to come together right in the bowl. See that? And then I'll put it on my flour, okay?
Go on to the flour.
Now I'll form this. And I just want it to barely come together, okay? You don't want to overdo it. And what you got to do now is, to make flaky biscuits, we got to fold it over a couple times. Now, you could use a rolling pin. I just use my hands. So watch this. I'm just going to press this down. Now watch what I do. Now I'll take my scraper and fold it over. You can see the butter in there. You see those little bits?
I wish I could
fold it over.
Roll thingy. Wait, what is it called again?
The rolling pin?
Yeah.
We don't need it. Now press it down again flat, see? And then I'm going to turn it the other way.
No.
Watch this. One more time.
Looks good.
And then fold it over again. Just like that. It's like folding your socks, Jack.
Yeah,
see?
I'm never going to do that in my life.
Okay, and then one more time. I'll do it 3 times. And this is going to give you some nice flaky layers.
Wait, this kind
of
can
biscuits.
Can I try?
Yeah, fold it. Go ahead.
With my hand?
Yep.
Wait, can I just do it with this?
Sure. Okay, lift it up. Fold it over. Nice. Good job, bud.
Thank you.
Okay, and I think that's pretty good.
That looks good.
All right, so now it's ready. It's time to form our biscuit. So again, I don't use the rolling pin. I'm just going to use my scraper, and I'm going to press this flat. I want it to be about a 1/2 inch high. Okay. Press this nice and flat, and it don't have to be a perfect rectangle, but you can straighten it out. You see what I'm doing here?
Can I use my scraper?
You don't have a scraper.
I know. I'm just joking.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now we should get about 9 biscuits out of here. And so we got to start on the corner. Ready? This is how you cut them. Just twist, and it comes right out. Look at that.
Wow, that is a perfect circle.
And now I'm going to put it right in my pan. See?
Wait, can I try?
Yep.
Yay!
Go ahead, your turn.
Oh, yeah. Now you're dying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice one. Okay, bud.
Dying.
That's 7 more. All right, that's 7. And now we have to kind of reform our dough. All right, so I can just, I'll use my hands here. You see, I just form a new pile just like that. That's 8. And then sometimes you're gonna get a little extra. But what I like to do is when I get to the very, very end here, I'll just take about the same amount of dough. Watch what I do, Jack. I just press it right into
I
there.
wanted to do the last one.
Okay.
I wanted to do the
This isn't the
last
last one, pal. You got one more. All right, Jack, you could definitely get one more out of there. Here, let's put some more flour on there so it don't stick. Go ahead.
Okay. Meow.
Nice one. Okay, take it out. All right, so these look good. And sometimes if you cut them a little thinner, you end up with a little extra dough. So we had 2 extra. I'm just going to throw them in a separate pan just like that. And these are ready to go in the oven.
Yum.
All right, so these biscuits are ready to go in the oven. And what you want to do is heat your oven to 450 degrees. That's really, really hot. And these things are going to hit that high heat. They're going to puff up. They're going to rise. They're going to be nice and flaky. And you want to bake them about 10 to 15 minutes or so. Every oven is different, but a nice light golden brown. And I don't like to over bake mine, so I like them a little on the lighter side. All right, so the biscuits are done, and you can see just how much these puffed up. I mean, they're more than double in size. And now I'm going to I got that little bit of extra butter that I melted in the microwave, and just brush the tops with some butter. All right, Jack, so these are starting to cool. So look, it's almost time to try them. Look how nice and tall and flaky these are.
They look so good.
And you like yours with just a little extra butter, right, bud?
Yes.
Okay, let it cool, and then we'll try it.
My butter.
All right, Jack, it's time to try these. So yours has the melted butter,
I know that.
and mine has strawberry jam. You want to do a cheers?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a try. Pretty good, huh?
Very.
So there you have it. That's how you make homemade buttermilk biscuits. It's actually pretty easy. Once you do it a couple times, get the hang of it. You'll be doing it all the time like we do, right, pal?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. I hope you try and make these biscuits. They actually taste a lot like the Cracker Barrel ones. They came out fantastic. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching our video, and we'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe so we can